Hey, welcome to the second lesson on mass. In activity 1, it says look at the two weights in each question and match them to the correct picture. Okay, so here we have scissors and we have books, and we have to think to ourselves, what do you think is heavier, a stack of books or a pair of scissors? So I'm sure you said a stack of books is heavier than a pair of scissors. So look at the two weights in the purple box, and you can see one weight says 4,500 grams and the other one says 71 grams. So which is the smaller number or the lighter weight? Once you recognize that 71 grams is the lighter weight, you'll draw 71 grams on the line beside the scissors, and you'll draw 4,500 grams on the line beside the books. Let's continue, and I'm sure you're thinking about grams versus kilograms, and you remember that we're using grams because these items are a bit smaller than an elephant or a car or a bus or something like that. So we're measuring in grams, and we now have a notebook and a ruler. So you have to think which one is heavier, the notebook or the ruler. And I'm sure you probably said it's the notebook, so then you would know that between 100 grams and 300 grams, 300 grams would be heavier. So you would write 300 grams beside the notebook and 100 grams beside the ruler. Do this again with a juice box and a pen. Think of what a juice box feels like before you've drinking it, and it has some weight to it. Otherwise, if it's empty, it would be really light. So between a pen and a juice box, which one is 170 grams and which one is 25 grams? So I'm pretty sure that you recognize the juice box is heavier, and you chose 170 grams for that and 25 grams for the pen. Okay, the last activity in number 1, you're looking at key and sunglasses, and you have to decide which one weighs 7 grams, very, very light, and which one weighs 35 grams, also quite light. So you decide and write the correct number beside each picture. Okay, in activity 2, you have to draw an arrow or a line on the scale to make it match the numbers that it says. So I want you to look in the middle of the scale and notice those scales are kilograms. That's why there's a little kg there. And we're going to start on the right-hand side with the exercise equipment, the little green dumbbells, and we're going to look there. Underneath it says the weight of these are exactly 1,000 grams or 1 kilogram. So because this scale is in kilograms, you're going to draw your line exactly to the number 1 on the scale. Okay, so now that you've drawn the line exactly to the 1 on the kg scale under the green dumbbells, we're going to move to the left-hand side of the page where you see the running shoes with the yellow, pink, and white. So again, the scale's in kilograms, but this time the weight says 500 grams or half a kilogram. So exactly half the weight of the dumbbells that we just did. So where would you put your line if you're looking for just half of a kilogram or 500 grams? I hope you said exactly halfway between the 0 and the 1 on the scale. So draw your line exactly halfway between the 0 and the 1. Now, if you're able to do that, it will really help you with the middle picture of the metal water bottle. In this case, it's 200 grams or 1/5 of a kilogram. So if you have a line that is halfway between 0 and 1, it will be just less than the halfway point to represent 200 grams or 1/5 of a gram. So it will be somewhere between your half line and your 0. So see if you can draw those lines to represent the weights correctly. Okay, let's go to the next picture with the cast iron black frying pan. You're still measuring in kilograms, and you can see that it's 4,000 grams or 4 kilograms. So you need to draw your line exactly to the 4 to represent 4 kilograms, which is the same as 4,000 grams. And then why don't you try the next 2 on your own, see if you can draw the line to the correct place. They're both in kilograms.